Spawn will pay. She will. Welcome to Garbler Games, folks. My name's Millie GM, and we're going to play some Alien.
Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Hoorah, Marines!
Hoorah! And Simon's just there chill. Just like, yeah, we'll play some Alien.
I have no idea what the hell these guys are on. I mean, you join a new squad. Someone says to some bad dude, you got to kill. It's like, just get over yourselves, guys.
Simon is
We're Marines.
crosshairs.
Oof, a reroll for me already. Thank you very much.
Whoa.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
One for cash. Hashtag for Gordo. Yes. Welcome to the final mission of the Frontier War campaign. This is called Octopus Garden. And as we last left our Marines, we were free-falling about to dive into some water on a planet above an island where our nemesis is packing up shop and running away. So, shall we start with the newest character, the most recent one? Tell us, like, free falling towards the water, Simon. What is Sergeant Edu? Who are they?
So basically, Sergeant Edu is just badass. He basically he's just a marksman. Many years in the Corps. He's lost countless squads. He really just does not care anymore. If the rest of these guys die in this mission, he'll just get another squad. But he will complete the mission, and she will die, and that's it.
Okay. As they fall towards the planet, how is now? What is it? Private First Class Gun on his second mission with these maniacs.
Well, Terry Gunn is probably enjoying the drop as everyone else. Probably humming Free Falling in the back of his head as we free fall to the ground below. And is tightly gripping his rifle.
Yeah, falling towards the water. Scarred, this is not his first rodeo. Staff Sergeant Maxon, how are they finding this entry, Ben?
Sweary. Arms out, legs out, adopting as spread a position as possible to slow descent as much as humanly capable.
And ready for everything on the island ahead?
Nothing will let me die.
Okay, that says a lot. Another unkillable member of the squad is Breacher. How is Lance Corporal Breacher? Are they laughing?
Oh, he's loving life, but he's quite the opposite of Max, and he hasn't spread himself at all. He's dropping like a lead balloon. He's also a little bit worried because he can't remember the last time he swam.
But when Breacher hits down, it's an extinction level event.
Oh, we did pack a floaty for Breacher, didn't we?
That's good.
We put wings on him.
Yeah,
little rubber ring.
I mean, Breacher is mentally in a bad place right now. You know, his best friend's dead. His other best friend doesn't remember him and doesn't remember the best friend who's died. So it's a bit grim for Breacher tonight. I mean, normally he's enjoying himself, but he's gone a bit serious. It's gonna be some payback tonight.
Okay. And on their first ever mission, it's Lance Corporal Cash.
Cash's mind is elsewhere. He's confused. He's got a gap, and he just watched a video of himself telling himself of all the horrible things that he's experienced and gone through, just in case he dies. And he kind of did, because that Cash is gone. But I've got these dog tags around my neck, a whole load of dog tags that I feel like they feel really heavy, and someone needs to honor these Marines who apparently have died for all the wrong reasons.
All right. So as we plummet,
We have parachutes, or are we all just going to die on hitting the water?
well, I believe you
Squirrel
have
suits.
parachutes, and then you had the what are they? The platypus fins, because you were
Yes, that's
sort of
right.
prepared for an entry
Sort of.
like this, but not as high because the rail guns hit our ships. We had a decoy ship going in ahead, and then another.
Yeah, I don't think we did have parachutes because I think we were supposed to fly in, jump out straight into the sea, So we'd have had to grab parachutes on the way out of the dropship, out of the Cheyenne, as it was falling apart and we were being thrown out.
I think you were underprepared for the worst case scenario. I had a parachute.
Like,
Here's a parachute bag. It's full of snack cakes.
it's full of
You
breaches.
bastard, Maxon!
Full of breaches. Colouring
My
books.
catch-22 moment.
So, I think we do have parachutes if you need them. I don't think we're gonna.
They'd be under the seat. It's not like they'd be hard to get to.
The little halo ones, aren't they? You know, the
Yeah,
little...
just little quick emergency. And I remember us talking about we ran out with our dinghy. So between us all, we have a dinghy kind of thing. So the question is, are we going to try and get ourselves into the dinghy, fly down like that, or are we just going to try and do like a straight dive into the water kind of landing? What's the plan here? Are we going to sail in on a dinghy? Are we going to swim? The
Indiana
whole way?
Jones it on the way down, and we
Yeah.
all get into the dinghy, and
Yeah.
then
With Breacher.
no, not with Breacher. Just punches a
I
hole.
think
through
that
it,
dinghy
doesn't
is actually providing us some quite useful cover right now.
Uh-huh.
Just need to line up behind it.
No,
yeah,
I'll just go straight in the water.
it? Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's down into the water, and then
Would the
open
dinghy show on radar?
Yeah. No.
Possibly if they're
Or is it
looking
too
for
small?
you, it might just be a little bit too small.
I mean,
It depends.
Breacher-
Because don't
Sorry,
forget,
Aaron in the chat.
there is up above you at least 3 Conganesta class ships battling it out. One of them, only one of them, is the Tamb, and that's the railgun fire you folks all got caught in. Because they weren't specifically aiming, so they might have bigger fish to fry right now, and not necessarily be looking for.
So unless it's got metal on, the dinghy will show up on radar less than we will.
Yeah, big rubber thing should be all right. Let's dive in the water and then pop the dinghy when we resurface.
All right, yeah, let's make some mobility rolls then.
On the way down,
How many
is
rerolls have I
anything-
got?
Is anything
I think
on
you
the
got
way
about 4
down?
or-
Is there anything firing up? Is anything from the compound firing up at
The
the
rail guns
TAM,
are firing up at the Tamb, yeah.
the railgun? So we can spot the location to the railguns on our
Yeah.
way down.
Yeah, they look like they're mounted on the platform. You know the platform that's in the middle of the caldera of the volcano?
Yeah.
Yep.
It looks like they're mounted on there.
Right. Okay.
We had 1 stress from last time, didn't we?
Yes, you start this
Because
session
we
with
all
1
got-
stress.
That's shot at.
Maxon is in a bad mood.
I started with 2 stress,
Yeah, you can't relieve stress because of
being in a bad mood.
being in a bad mood. Yeah, I remember that. And who had nightmares? I think it was Gunn, but he didn't care about them.
Breacher's now addicted to painkillers and
Or steroids, or
yeah, just
something to make him harder and bigger and stronger to make sure he saves everyone.
because he feels like he's let people down.
Poor broken characters.
Okay, I just had to burn 2 rerolls on that mobility roll because I do not want to go face first into the sea without it pulling my cord.
Sure.
So I'm down to
Well,
2
You
rerolls.
should, I just said I got 2 successes, so I could have
It's fine. I wanna-
helped you out.
I don't know you, man. Get away from me.
You don't
Not
know
doing
anybody.
air
Scream
cuddles.
into the wind. You scream. "Ah!"
Okay. So I'll do my I'll pull my cord and then I'll start putting my weapons into little plastic bags so they don't get wet on the way down.
Okay.
Surely you
Quite
did that
casually.
already.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
might have been ready for
Oh,
that.
No,
they're
because
all-
I might have actually I was hoping I was going to get a couple of shots off before we hit the water.
Oh, okay. In free fall, shoot as you
Little
fall.
bit,
Okay.
little bit of sniping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
you know.
all
I
right,
got
so
2 successes on my mobility roll,
Max and
so I want to
successes.
halo it a bit lower than everybody else.
All right.
3 successes.
Gun definitely. That drop pod that you did all by yourself it makes everything easy now. Eddie, you got successes. Breacher, you got some successes.
I got 3 successes, and Breaches is not even gonna. He's not even opening these. He's diving so perfectly. He doesn't even need a parachute. He's gonna go past
Focus.
Maxon and straight into the water.
Focused. And then Cash, got at least one success, right?
I got one. I
Okay.
got one. I'm too worried about all my electronics gear and all my weapons and stuff, but I do make it down fine, hopefully.
All right, so we hit the water. There's no injuries. There's no like terrible events that happen on the way down, other than Eckhart getting shot. Other than that,
Poor Eckhart. She was nice. Oh wait, I've never met
Did,
Eckhart.
did we look back at did the Shine actually get blown up, or
the last bit when you jumped out and as you look, you can see like there's a smoke trail heading towards the mainland, heading back towards.
Eckhart will be fine. She's nails.
There's a colony out that way, and that's where you can see a sort of spirally sort of trail heading. Worst case, she might have to ditch and swim. You hope, and make her way back somehow. But yeah, she might survive. The pilot might survive. So you hit the water, no injuries. A few of you like going a little faster and further than everybody else. We surface, we regroup, and we begin our swim to Darwin Island. So, if I remember rightly, no, that's the wrong button. If I remember rightly, you wanted to come like from the bottom, from down there.
Yeah, from about where the D is.
Yeah, a bit more middle of the island, sort of.
Yeah. Not that far over.
All right, so you wanted to be like around
In
here.
line with
Okay. So you're not too far off. However, you're closer to the little island at the bottom.
Yeah.
You're closer to there than you are to Darwin Island.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a swim in, which everybody needs to make a stamina roll with.
Can we get the
I'm
dinghy?
assuming we're gonna chuck all of Cash's gear in the dinghy.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Oh, not too bad.
What's stamina based on?
Strength.
Strength.
So I got one success and a face hugger.
But you're dead
I'm
tough.
fine.
You're
I'm fine. I actually got 0 on my panic test.
I got 2 successes and a face hugger.
All right.
But I've only got a stress of 2 and I have nerves of steel, so
So you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
I had to push my roll to get some successes,
Nice. Well done.
but I'm fine.
Okay. How about Breacher?
I got 2 successes, and I'm going to use one to make sure I don't have to do another stamina roll for swimming.
All right. Cool. Good plan. And how about Gun?
1 success.
Excellent. All right. So it's well within the scope of what you can get. Nobody's like dying before they even get there. It all seems, doable. Do you stop off on the little island on the way, set up and go in, or do you just carry on straight past and into the island? What's the approach?
Is
I
there
might.
anything on the island that might register us coming in?
I mean, probably. It's hard to see because you're swimming, which gives you no kind of visibility of up ahead. Really, you can see the top
We
of
should
the.
just keep moving.
I'll ignore that. I'll go up onto the island and
Okay.
then set up my rifle so I can see if there's anything on the shore, the other side.
All right. So you watch as Eddie like moves up onto the shore. Starts heading towards the smaller island before you get to Darwin.
That's for
That guy is
4x.
literally a loose cannon.
And do you just?
Can we
did
just
you?
all keep going?
Do you want to just keep going?
We'll
Okay.
wait, see if he's no. Well,
No, he's
well,
Overwatch. That means if he sees something on the shore, he can take it out before we
if I
get there
see
and give
if I
us a
see
smooth
anything on the
landing.
shore,
We'll get to the shore then.
that's
Okay.
my job.
Sure.
All right. So Eddie swims down onto the island. Sets up your rifle. Do you want to make a observation roll, Eddie?
Yeah. 2,
2.
which is pretty good because I'm rolling 3 dice and 2 face huggers.
You got 2 facehuggers?
No, I'm rolling two stress
dice.
I've got 3. I've got I've got like 2 wits, 1 observation, and then 2 stress dice.
You're the sniper.
Oh, no. No, I'm very good at killing things.
Okay. Oh, you need a spotter. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Forward observer, they're called.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had one of them at some point.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember.
There's definitely
There are
one
two
in-
types of forward observers. There are forward observers who are sort of semi-disposable, and they're the ones who aren't terribly good at it. And there are forward observers who are very good at it. And there's a friend of mine's a forward observer, or was, and he talked about their training and how nuts it was, and how half the people that do it call in like airstrikes on themselves by accident.
All right, Eddie. So
Yep.
you're looking out over the island. You can see over towards the left where the ping is. It looks like some sort of beachhead bunker, some sort of reinforced location, which suggests that there is some troops over there. There is another one just here, just towards where your troops are heading. And then this sort of L-shaped building on the side of the thing. Caldera, that's it. That's the word. Thanks. This looks like some sort of transit station. So it looks like it is connected, like some sort of monorail or cable car up to the facility hanging above the caldera.
Yeah.
So you are sort of swimming almost directly towards a beachhead bunker.
Okay. So I'll do my little clicks on my headset. Click,
Click.
And if anyone knows what that means, then basically I'm telling you that you're heading straight towards the bunker, and I will cover you to the beach.
Actually, Millie, I do have one question. Do these guys know Breachers after to kill them? Because Breachers from this place, right?
Yeah, you've been to one of the facilities on the Colony. You've not been to General Vaughan's secret private Darwin Island, but your Breach's knowledge of this place, that this is where you came for selection, is part of what tipped off Casados and the Admiral.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I'd had any clearances or anything. But no.
Maybe not, but
you got a buddy who works the security station.
Hey, fail.
You might know some of the folks who are in here. Yeah.
Just thinking ahead.
just thinking. Yep. So you find out that you're swimming towards a bunker, beachhead bunker, almost directly straight ahead. Breach is like, YOLO.
He just thinks he's got static on his radio right now. He ain't got a clue. He's become more straight in his life.
I'm gonna sort of maybe not swim in the same direct line as all the other guys, and
You're gonna move
just sort
up?
of just to fan out a little bit. Only meters.
Well, come on.
not-
Is this a nighttime insertion or is it a daytime insertion?
It's daytime, unfortunately.
Oh
We
yeah,
had
we're
no
gonna get
choice.
sick. Yeah, we're gonna get
The
shot.
problem
before we
was
get-
if you didn't go now, that Vaughan could have
Yeah.
A, bugged out, and B, got rid of all the incriminating evidence. So you were a bit forced on your approach.
Okay.
All right. So we split up a bit to try and
Just so we're 20 meters apart, rather than cuddling as we come swimming up the.
oh yeah, you've got
you know.
your spacings.
So can I see any movement around the bunker?
How many successes did you get?
I got 2.
All right. What's odd, and the thing that confuses you, is up on top of the bunker. It looks like some sort of statue, or what else would it look like? It looks like
Robot.
a robot, yeah, on
It's not-
top
it's
of
not-
the bunker.
It's not one of these. What are they called? The androids they
Zerkers.
they created. The people they created.
It's a
what was
weapon
it?
artificial womb soldier, like Breacher.
No, not a working Joe. The other ones.
It looked like an android or a giant robot Giant
looks like a
metal
giant
robot.
metal robot. Giant metal robot.
Does it look like a berserker?
It would look like a berserker if you had seen them. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen a berserker? who's-
No.
Pete
No.
has.
Would Breacher be aware of berserkers?
Probably not. They're actually in a different black project.
Cash hasn't, but they're like the loading
yeah. Or it looks like
loader
a
suits, but armor plated and with
chunky loader
cannons.
suit. Yeah, chunky loader suit on top of the bunker.
Would it count as a large target?
I don't think it can. Actually, it might. Yeah. As you're watching Edo, you see it sort of, do that Ed 209 sort of stompy bit as it moves around on top of the bunker, and it seems to be looking at things and working out some stuff as your buddies swim towards.
I'm gonna put a couple of rounds in it.
You go pang pang.
I really don't want to waste my RPG this early on.
No, it's not wasting. It's not wasting. This thing is
right.
fucking nuts.
2, 3.
Oh, fair enough.
There's 4 successes. Hang on. 5 successes. I haven't finished yet. 5, 4, and then I need to roll 4 more dice. 5 successes. Just 5 successes.
Alright, 8, 1, 6, 6.
And now I'll shoot him again
Hang on,
because I can
let's
shoot him
resolve
with a slow action and a fast action.
that. Alright, just hang on. Just
Calm
hang on.
down, son.
I know you're excited to do all the shooting, but let's all right.
Is this a synthetic?
It's worse than
Well.
that.
Because you know how Breacher feels about synthetics.
You know a dreadnought in 40k?
It's one of those, is it?
Sort of.
It's not like the big robot in RoboCop, is it?
Yeah, it's like Kane. It's like, yeah, look.
There you go. I know it's very small, but there he is.
Oh my god, that thing is. Was it Weiss shooting at it?
It's yeah.
All right, there's the armor rating.
12.
3.
I can't get explosive
don't know
rounds,
what it is.
unfortunately.
Got to make it run around until the person inside it like has a heart attack. It's like
We need some sort of staircase.
just a deep hole would sort it out, I think.
All right, so it gets 4 on its armor roll.
That's fine. So 6
Okay.
successes. I think it was 6.
6.
Was it-
So that's 2. 2
2.
successes.
3. What do you mean? We got 4 in his arm roll. No, we've got 6
Oh, what?
successes.
So you got 6
So
successes.
that means that's 8 damage,
All right.
and it's armor piercing.
Okay.
And then the second shot,
Sure.
I got 3 successes. So that's 2, 3. That's 4 damage.
All right. Oh, not so good that time. You got 3 on that one. What did we get? 4. And then what was your second damage?
The second damage was
4.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. Okay. So these you like pang, pang, and the thing spins. Let's see what it's got. Ooh, what's the range on that?
Shoulder mounted mortar.
Yeah,
Extreme.
Exchange. Planetary.
Up.
Yeah, hang on. I just need to get a thing.
Thing. I need to get my Bago dice.
Yeah. No, I just want to. Oh. No, it doesn't have a magnum. Not
It's a smart gun.
Alright, It's +1 range. I like the way Onamichi is saying I'm pulling out all the stops on this one. It's like, no, there's really one on the island. This mission is bonkers. Right, so it's got
Great.
It's got one of them, and then it
One of them.
has
Some of that.
7, so that's 8. All right. So Eddie, you watch, you go pang, pang, it staggers a bit, and then you watch as like it raises up its arm. The sort of gun on it kind of rotates like chunk, chunk, and it sort of, you can see it aiming towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so that's 2 successes, which would be 6 damage when
With
the
what?
with the rocket, the RPG lands on you.
Okay.
For
You
your
wanna make-
armor.
You want to make an armor roll?
How many hits was it?
6 damage.
Isn't the RPG's armor piercing?
I don't care. Is the RPG extreme range?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
1 success.
All right. So this rocket flies towards you. You watch it for a moment in disbelief as you watch it through your scope. It hits the island. It explodes. It rolled, its base damage is 1. It got an extra success, which makes it 6. You negated that, so there's 5 points of explosion as you roll yourself into the ocean.
Is it a flame weapon?
No, it's an RPG.
No, it's
And I'm not
just
going to roll myself into the ocean. Why would I do
You're
that?
going to stay there where it knows it can hit you.
With a one-shot RPG that it has to reload.
Does it?
I'm all good.
Ching, ching,
you
ching.
don't know what these things have got. They might have
It'll be an
juiced him up.
automated
Well, there you
reload or
go.
something.
I'm not particularly worried about an RPG.
Okay, you're just taking 5
We'll get there and
damage
take him out in a second, don't
and
we?
you're chilling.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I love it. So
I think I'm
Edo,
chilling. I think I'm
Edo-
nearly dead. I mean,
How many health do you have?
1 left.
Oh,
that armor did save you.
Yeah, that armor did save me.
yeah.
Jeez, Louise.
Clunk, clunk. All right, so you're sitting there. The other folks, you're swimming. So as you watch this rocket fly overhead, you push forward. You get to the beach.
Keep going. Cool.
I was going to say, as soon as Breacher got to a point where his feet could be firmly planted on the ground,
Yeah,
even if it's in the water,
yeah,
He
up to
would-
like your waist.
yeah, and he would, and the RPG would come straight off his shoulder. Yeah.
All right, go on. Make
Just
a roll.
don't even fire it without taking the plastic off. It'll just like. Yeah, and I'm gonna get the pulse rifle out, and I'm gonna be like,
What's the bonus for the RPG? It's 2, isn't it?
Well, at
+1
least
for
it shot
the
me
rope.
as
Oh, no, it's just
instead of
one
you
for-
guys.
Just +1.
yeah, because I would be dead.
We'd fix you
Well,
up. We'll
To
fix
be
you
honest,
up. don't worry.
if it can shoot at extreme range, I'm amazed it didn't see you guys already.
Yeah, but you
You
shot,
shot it.
Yeah,
It was looking at them, and then you
Yeah, and
shot
then
it
you went-
twice, and it went, "Oh,
Well,
I'll
I'm
kill
good with
that."
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
No,
Not
and to
shooting
be
them.
honest,
that's the point.
Now we're gonna lace it, and you've probably
Yeah.
done a good bit of damage to it. So let's
As
hope
long
we
as it
can
wasn't
take it
shooting
down.
you.
Yeah,
As long as it wasn't shooting you, that was
Is there,
my
is there a
job.
bonus
Yeah,
for
yeah.
large target? Did somebody say?
Yeah, plus
+1.
no, it's like +2 or plus.
Yeah.
So I think it's +3. I think it's +2. I think it's -3 for engaged and so I think it's only
Okay.
+2 for large.
That takes me up to 6 successes.
Oof.
So, are these things able to be knocked over?
Yeah, it is +2 for a large target.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's good. Those 2 dice gave me an extra success. So,
All right.
can I knock it prone?
You want to
and
knock
would
it?
it be able
You
to
want
get
to
back
spend one of your successes on knocking it prone?
Would it be able to get back up easily? Because probably does it have hands or is it just like
Yeah,
gun arms?
it looks like it's got 2 arms. Does look like they have welded and or bolted onto the end of these arms. It's bigger than it's not like a svelte kind of sexy looking suit. Looks like a power loader,
Functionality over
armor and weapons and everything welded to it.
I don't think knocking it prone will probably help me then, to be honest. So I'm just going to pop it all into damage. That's 10 damage at armor piercing.
Wow.
Nice.
With a laugh.
I used to re-roll and I pushed,
Yeah?
and I ended up getting 2 successes. Rubbish. Rubbish.
In fairness, Pete, with the large bonus, I was rolling like 13 dice. So
I've got, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 dice. So I just rolled rubbish. I'm not rolling very well tonight. But anyway, that means I do 3 points of damage. Armor piercing. Half the armor.
All right. So with Breacher, like, up to his nipples in the water, firing a rocket launcher over his head, still with its carrier bag on. Sorry, I feel like we just descended into comedy.
And we see his nipples. Hopefully not.
yeah, he jumped nude.
Supermarket.
He didn't want to get his gear wet.
Yeah. Supermarket carrier bag to keep his stuff together. No, so stood there in his like black ops, black war paint on, that kind of stuff. Just yoiks it, holds it up above his head, which is a considerable height, fires this rocket, and then Cash, as you kind of slightly ahead of Breacher, kind of just die, kind of. No, behind Breacher, just shooting further in. All right, yeah, and this kind of thing. You watch as
you want some too?
You watch as it all goes, kind of go pang, pang, tang, tang. The rocket like explodes over the front of it. You just about hear some sort of glass or something shatter onto the floor. And as your sort of the flames and the explosion dies away, the thing is still stood there, and the front opens, and it looks like somebody just slumps out onto the floor, like a wet kind of sticky splunk onto the floor.
Fuck was that? I'm gonna be moving up to the.
Did that robot just shit itself?
Probably.
It's not a robot. It's a suit. I'll run up and have a look at. Well, I'll be on my way up.
Yeah. So we make
Breacher will
our
probably take point.
we make our way up onto the shoreline. We check around to make sure like we just set off 2 rockets have gone off in the area recently, so people know we're coming.
I'm hoping it's kind of masked by the railgun fire that's going off everywhere.
Hope so. So we advance onto the beach. We send a couple of clicks back to Eddie so he knows, like, at least this position is secure. If you want to swim forward, maybe you can, or stay there. It's up to you. And Breacher takes point. We advance to the bunker, and as you get to the front, you can see.
I'm going to do.
Oh, hello.
Oh, no, he's melted.
We've lost Simon
For the moment.
You're back. What are you going to do, Simon? Ooh, maybe. Oh.
Edu's taking his time figuring out what he's going to do.
All right,
So we made it to the beach then, and we're still alive. That's
we made it to
plus.
the beach. Edo has 1 hit point left. It fired a rocket at him. We make it to the beach. We get up. Breacher gets up to this beachhead bunker, and it's mostly like embedded. So your head height is the bit that this berserker unit has been stood on, and you can see there's basically like a guy in a pair of shorts on the floor, completely dead, blood pouring out of him. Looks like not only has he got like a bunch of bullet holes and burn marks all over him, looks like in the back of his head, like something from the Matrix perhaps, but without the niceness of a metal paw.
Shit.
Like some sort of
This
data
guy was
prong.
jacked in. What the fuck?
This thing doesn't look much more complex than a power loader. Why the crap would you let someone jack you into it?
Now he's jacked off, and he. Ha, ha, ha.
May not have had much of a choice.
No, fair point. Vaughn's shit has been fairly shady since day one.
Millie,
Yeah?
is there any ammunition left in its RPG loader?
Ooh, I wish this was a scavenge roll, but let's make.
Is it an auto RPG?
Let's make a heavy machinery roll.
Ooh, I can do that.
Gash, see what you can scrub from this thing.
Yeah, I'm on it. Is there anywhere to like connect? I'm not plugging myself in.
Two
is
successes.
You could climb into the berserker. It looks like there is. It looks like it does transmit to something else. It looks like there is like a third point, not third, a second point, like a data relay between it. Also, disturbingly, as you look, there aren't this data spike that has been connected to the marine is not the only pointy thing inside the head set of the thing. Looks like, you know, that thing where they used to drive a spike into elephants? Like, that was how they stopped the elephant in war?
Oh,
It speaks
like
of
that.
those who have history. Something
Emergency.
along the line that emergency kill switch kind of thing.
shunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, you could try contact to get in. There are 2 more rockets in there, Breacher. If you want to take them, you will be able to reload them later if you need. But you can't shift the auto rocket off it. Looks like it's wired into like its arm.
That's fine. He just wanted the actual rockets from the inside to fit into
Yeah,
his.
there's a couple of United America's rocket reloads.
Excellent.
Stock ammo. I got 1 success on 13 dice.
Nice.
Push it.
You're crap.
Push it.
Harsh.
Okay, I'll push it.
Okay.
4 successes.
Not even an
There we
hour
go.
in, and we've had a bunch of pushing.
Oh,
That's
hang
it.
on.
That's serious. This is.
Oh, I've got to roll a panic roll though. Hang on.
I got 2 successes on my medic roll
Mm-hmm.
for medicing myself.
I think it's.
Are you doing that again?
Well, I got shot.
You did get shot.
I'm
Could
joking.
everybody stop getting shot?
Well, I'm amazed how he hit me. Frankly.
You hit him. Why is it so?
Well, yeah. I'm
were
a
shooting at each
sniper.
other.
Yeah, but he was
Yeah,
on.
but he's got
he should have been on like a
computer-assisted
huge
like a
number of
robot.
modifiers to hit me.
It's like
Yeah.
a robot.
Yeah.
Those things are horrendous. They're riddled with sensors and like bippy things.
Oh, I'm okay. I don't mind getting shot. I'm a marine.
So you can only roll medical aid when you've been broken. You know
I'm
that.
a marine.
Oh, so you could.
Recovery. A person whose health has dropped to 0 is broken. If you apply a medical aid skill to add to them, they get back off their feet and immediately cover a number of health points equal to the number of
Right.
successes you rolled.
It's like
So
a
you can't
recess
you
more
can't
than
apply
a
You
patch.
can't apply bandages and stuff to yourself
Well, no,
whilst you're still
because-
alive.
Because over time you will just get some of your health back.
I'm okay with that.
Does that make sense? Like after
Yeah.
10, 20
Oh,
minutes
like,
of
as
like
you
resting.
go patch up a bit and you like rest up.
So
and stuff, and yeah.
narratively, you can do that, and you can sit down and
Okay.
have where other folks
Well-
would be recovering, but
Yeah.
medical aid is only like
Okay.
"Ah,
Well,
give me the patch."
narratively, I will make sure I've still got all my arms and legs.
Yes, you do. You have 2
I'll
of each.
make sure my gun's still fine.
Yeah, you've
and
got
then
2 of them.
before I swim across to rejoin the group, I'll check
Mm-hmm.
the other bunker to see if there's any movement from the other bunker.
All right, yeah, make an observation roll.
There's
And
another
maybe to see if-
berserker. Don't
Maybe
shoot
it's to
it.
see if there's another. Well, I won't tell you if there's another berserker because it won't help, will it?
No.
It's all right. Breacher's got 3 rockets now.
Well, I got a success, so that's okay.
So the other beachhead bunker on the left of the island from your position, it looks like there is somebody leaving it and jumping onto some sort of hov bike or some sort of craft, and
Yeah.
they are moving. They're moving north across the map. They're going up, perhaps to some sort of other point, some sort of other
Yeah,
entry.
that's fine.
But
That's fine.
it's not. Your entry to the island is not without notice.
Okay. Well, I'll clicky and let him know I'm on my way. And I'll swim over.
All right.
Breacher's like, what's going on my headset again? I keep doing that today.
It's Edu, you idiot. Slap him. Do I get much from the comm tech on the old?
Okay, yeah, it is relaying somebody, and they can't be far away. You guess they're probably in the facility up in
Building.
the caldera.
Yeah.
It's relaying back information and telemetry and like that kind of stuff. It's on like defense protocol. So anybody who doesn't have the IFF chips for whatever this is on, it's going to decide to pick on, and yeah.
Has it transmitted that the passenger is flushed?
Yeah, it's requesting a replacement biological component.
Can I send with my 4 successes?
Mm-hmm.
Can I modify the message so it's something more along the lines of requesting another biological component? However, intruders eliminated.
Oh, what, like target pacified, biological component expired, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, you've got a bunch of successes. You can do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
This thing's
So-
patched into the main building. I'm just trying to see if I can get it to send a dummy message that this thing killed us all.
Oh, that's a smart cache.
Can we remote pilot this along with us? Use the autocannon?
Get in, dude, if you want.
Might not be so good for your health.
Headbutting spikes has never been my style.
I'll look at him and be like, "Are you sure?"
Getting headbutted by spikes is apparently my style.
Look, this
Yeah.
thing is just fucking crazy. I think we should just leave it.
You probably need something in you as well, right? Because they're not just
Actually-
gonna let any old person in it.
We should deny it to the enemy and
I don't know.
sabotage it first.
Yeah, drop
Sure.
a grenade in it,
All right.
Or-
seal it up.
Or we could put a breach in charge with a pin thing inside it, so as soon as somebody opens it,
I like your thinking.
Good idea.
yeah.
Breacher
I'll
by
do that.
name, breacher by nature.
Millie, I spend a few minutes putting together a breach in charge booby trap.
Sure,
for the...
yeah.
So if somebody tries to open the canopy again, it's gonna go bang.
All right, yeah, make a heavy
Nice.
machinery roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who might be the best person to make a heavy machinery roll.
I only get 2 successes on my 10 dice. Actually, that's above the average, so that's actually all right. Yeah. And I got 10 dice because I got a panic dice. You see.
Nice.
So there is a booby trap.
Yeah, you booby trapped the berserker unit. Excellent. And by the time you've finished, like, putting on the wires, safely, putting the pin on, taking maybe a step or 2 back, Edu, like a Bond girl, comes out of the water. No, not biting there, Simon.
flicking the hair.
Edu, you pick up any nice shells while you were down there?
Edu, look inside that suit.
I've probably got half my armor blown off.
Does look a little scorched.
Are you okay, Edu?
Yeah, a little scorched. I'm not even going to reply.
Thanks for your covering fire.
Yeah, I'll basically just head for some higher ground.
Okay, you just walk past them.
Yeah.
up the
Yeah.
side of the island. Okay, so you've got some choices.
Head for some high ground. That's it.
You can make your way over towards where the cable car station is as a way to get up to the facility, or you can make your way. You see where where are we? You could make your way instead to which is this bit, which has got a rail gun at the other end of it. So if you were to follow this thing along, and it'd be a dangerous run. Because you're running over the drop into the caldera.
Is that like a big cable holding up that structure?
Yeah,
in
it's
the
one
middle?
of the and then at the end, in the bit in the middle, is where the rail guns are firing from. That's where one of the 3 rail guns shooting up at the Tambar.
Hey, you think we could reroute that thing to shoot out one of the other railguns or both of the other railguns?
Or the enemy ships to help the TAM.
I mean, I could, but it'd probably take time. These things are complicated.
Are they enclosed
Sure.
railguns or are they?
I don't know,
open?
Tech. You're the specialist on
They're
that.
open. They're on the deck of the facility.
So can I see the operator?
Is there an operation
no,
there, or
isn't- there
is it
isn't, like,
in
a
the
dude
base?
on
The
it. There'd be
operator's
someone
in a
inside.
nice secure bunker somewhere else.
Yeah, I could try and hack it, but the easiest options would just be to blow it up, or hack it to stop it working, to
Yeah, let's
get
do
it to
that.
actually acquire the targets.
If we can shut down one of 3, we're still giving them a better chance up there.
Sure.
Right. So we're
I
gonna
mean,
make
they're
our,
all up there. Those 3
make our
guns.
way up the side of the volcano onto one
Yep,
of
sure.
these cable fix points. We're going to shimmy along the cable point, get to the base, and blow up a railgun.
I quite like the monorail option, the cable car. So they're all
monorail.
doing that, and then they look across and they're like, "Where's Cash?" And I'm like in a little cable car.
If we blow up anything, it's gonna. I mean, they'll know we're here.
Why
They
don't we
already
just
know
blow
we're
up the
here.
cable? Why don't we just blow up the cable?
But you're
The
right,
whole
we should
thing.
probably take the cable car up. And if we shut the base down, we shut down all the guns. We've got to think big picture. Our mission strategy here is to get in, get Vaughn, get out.
Quickly.
If we can get in, get Vaughn, shut down the guns, get out, so much the better. We can't stop for every piece of
Keep
shit.
an eye out. Keep an eye out for these the big alien spider things.
Xenomorphs. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
There's
I
no
like
way Vaughn would be dumb enough to have some at her home base, surely.
You don't know Vaughn.
Well, they'd be in deep freeze at least. They got to be in deep freeze. There's no
wouldn't they be
way
messing with people's
someone with a
heads?
general's
Haven't they been
rank would
playing
be-
with people's heads? Maybe
Dumb
they've got one of
enough.
those queens in a tank and they're prodding it and getting it to control.
But they've been doing
some-
all that shit off world in stations and bases and stuff. Do you really think she's dumb enough to do it here?
We're in a fucking hollowed
Yes.
out volcano.
She's got
Yeah,
a
it
whole
doesn't-
lot of
alive.
it doesn't get much
volcanoes
more-
A bit dumb.
Yeah, I was
That's
going to say, it doesn't
classic
get much more.
supervillain bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's gonna. We just killed a fucking robot dude. There's gonna be aliens in there.
I say we take the direct route and we kill everything.
So cable car in, kill anything that's in the way.
If it's not one of us,
Capture
five,
Vaughn.
From the thick cable that goes across.
Yeah.
Can you just see the top of the building and there's just guns on the top of it, or can you see windows in? And could a sniper perhaps
Okay.
watch us as we go through the building, like
All right.
taking
So,
people out?
let's see. Have I got the? I've got it somewhere. Hang on. Let me find it.
Veronique's like, Cash lost his vocabulary too. Robot dude.
In Robot Dude 3, he has to fight a samurai robot.
Oh, that's my favourite one, Robot Dude 3.
Oh god, with the shocking rocket pack.
All right, so
Oh.
does this make sense? So what you can see from sort of moving around, it looks like there's a 6-level building on it. You can see windows and stuff. These big mag rail guns on the side. Each one of them, you can only see 2 because of the way the side view is made. All
That
firing
is
off.
some Lex Luthor level shit.
And
Yeah.
then let me double check which one, because one of these levels looks like it's just sort of like a nice, like a holiday level on a skyscraper, and it just has like glass all the way around, so you can view the beautiful area. That kind of stuff. One of the levels looks like that. I just need to confirm which one.
Would you like another mimosa?
Yeah. All right. So sub-level 2, you can see it's just like a glass kind of outside layer. And maybe Edu with his scope can see one side. The windows have got that kind of privacy screen on them, so people can see out. And then the other side looks like a nice sort of corporate office presentation room. Like there's a big board table and big screens and that kind of stuff on the other side.
Someone's left a big PowerPoint up saying military uses of xenomorphs.
Yeah, this is our evil plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a
It
one
is,
side.
however, a crudely drawn penis on the whiteboard.
Yeah, somebody has drawn rude stuff on the whiteboard. But yeah, that's the side view of the facility. As you kind of make
It's
your
kind
way.
of hanging.
Yeah, it's hanging
Cables
below.
come in at the top bit. And it's
Yeah,
hanging
cables come in at the points of the rail guns, and it's hanging off that from the 3 points. So if you destroyed one of the cables, it would probably all swing sideways, which would make it very hard for you to complete your mission. But if you want to, I'm all down for that shit.
You destroy 2 of the cables, then it would swing into the side of the volcano.
Yeah.
Let's call that Plan B.
Is this
Sure.
volcano active?
No.
Is there lava in there?
From
water.
the satellite overview, it looks like there's a nice lagoon underneath it. Looks beautiful. However, I suspect Mother would have had some geothermal data. It's not an extinct volcano. It's just a chilled
Dormant.
volcano.
Yeah.
It's just, you know,
I'm
relax.
not going to melt if I fall in. It's the
No,
important.
you might drown.
Drowning's fine. Melting, not so much.
Yeah,
It's not Mustafa.
yeah.
Plus,
no,
he won't drown because he's got his water wings and he's
he's
floating.
still got his rubber ducky on, yeah. Yeah.
Have
If
we
you can't-
decided on a plan?
I believe we're going up in a cable car, and
Once I've decided there's no immediate threat,
Okay.
and once the sergeant has told me we're going in the cable car,
Staff sergeant.
I'll come back down.
Yeah.
Well,
Staff
yeah.
sergeant.
Staff sergeant.
Once the
Section.
staff sergeant has told me what we're doing, I'll come back down.
Okay. So we're going to make our way to the cable car point, and then Cash is going to do some hot wiring in case if it's all been cut off, and then we're going to take a nice, safe cable car ride to the bioweapon research facility.
Edu, you see anybody go anywhere near the other end of this cable car ride, shoot
Yeah.
them.
Okie doke.
See, yeah. Right, do I need to hack it then?
All right, so let's make our way there first.
Okay.
Are we just pegging it? Are we trying to make it like proper stealth, or what's going on?
Do it tactically.
Yeah, are we doing
Yeah.
it tactically?
Sure.
You don't have
yeah.
to.
I mean, Breach has never been great at tactical, but if
Yeah,
the
but,
sergeant, if
you
Staff
know.
Sergeant tells him to be tactical, he'll be tactical.
Okay, we advanced by twos. I'd say doors and corners, but we're in a fucking jungle. So trees and corners.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'll bring up
sectors.
the rear.
Preacher, Gun, you go up first. Edu, you and me, we move in second. Cash, you get all your kit ready to do this hack when we get there.
I'm carrying a turret in a case.
Oh
Helpful.
yeah, you are. You are. Good job.
Hey, is that one of those sentry guns?
Oh yeah, no, I was
Fuck
using a
yeah.
smart gun, wasn't
It
I?
is.
Yeah, you got
Damn.
smart.
Yeah,
That's
Gun's
straight.
got a smart gun.
Nice. Okay, so folks at the front, let's make well, we got so your choice. You guys can either make the stealth roll, the mobility roll, sorry, or you can make the observation roll. The other, like the second rank can do the other. Which does that make sense?
Sure.
Yes. Dan, do we want to stealth or do we want to observe?
Observe.
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 So does
Okey-dokey.
Breacher want to give Gun an aid, or is Gun going to aid Breacher? Let's just get one roll rather than.
Done. What is your observation?
Hang on, before you go.
Here's Akita's binoculars.
No, I'm making a command.
Oh, you're going to command? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So that's one extra dice. Woo.
I have an
That was
observation of
worthwhile.
1.
And what's your wits?
What's your width?
2. Just 3.
Then Breacher should probably make this roll, as he has an observation of 3, but a wits of 1, which gives me a total of 4 dice.
4 plus 1 from
Plus 1 from
Gun.
command.
and then
Plus
plus
one from gun.
command. Unless
Plus
you
one
want to
from
say
And
gun.
you stress. And
plus
you
one from stress.
Mhm.
So I've got a 7 in total. So,
nice. That's a good number.
and I don't. Oh no, I do get success on my panic dice. Huzzah!
Ah, the stress of the situation.
The stress of the situation gives me a success. Otherwise,
let
there
your
would have been no
buddies down.
successes. Don't let my buddies down. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lose anymore. I'm not gonna lose anymore.
Alright. So as you guys are advancing along, heading towards the ground station, towards the east, the jungle looks like it's shaking. Like the plants, the trees, everything on the side of that island looks like it's shaking. Something's moving through the jungle.
Towards us.
Yeah, towards you. Edu and Maxon, do you want to make a mobility to keep your squad quiet? Who's got the best mobility here?
You got 6.
I'm rolling 8 dice with my
Go
2
for it.
stress included.
Oh, I'm rolling 8 with my stress as well.
One of you rolled 9 dice.
Yeah, one of you rolled 9.
Go on, Simon, you can take it.
I'll roll an extra one. So 1 success, and I pass my face hugger roll.
Oh, okay. Right. So. Let's see, where are we? Bum, bum, bum.
I'm not pushing yes. I haven't seen any innocent civilians to shoot to get my stress down again.
You can't push if you roll a face hugger.
No, I know. I keep forgetting that bit.
I like the fact that you're going to slaughter innocent civilians to keep your stress down.
I'm sorry, if they're actually on this island, they're not innocent anymore. They're far from innocent.
All right. So, so you
He
keep
really is
formation.
crosshairs, isn't he?
Keep formation. You keep everybody together. Breacher and Gun keeping everything on the smart gun tracking all kinds of skittery rocks or whatever around. On the other side, the jungle moving. As you get like within sight of the door of the cable car, Edu sort of stops you. Maybe Maxon grabs the back of Breacher, kind of thing. Somebody puts their hand on Cash's chest, and you watch as breaking out the tree line is the biggest fucking alien you have ever seen. Like, we've seen a queen. This thing makes the queen look like Cash does to Breacher. Like, this
What
thing
the fuck is it?
is hench. It has like a crest, but it's nowhere near like as sort of wiggly as the queen that we had on the Tam. It doesn't have two extra arms. It has this like the normal sort of person, kind of 2 arms, 2 legs, and it stops and it screeches. I need everybody to make a panic roll.
I got -1.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm good.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
1. I think Cash has got a stress of 3 right now, and I know he has
Nerves of steel.
Nerves of steel.
No, it's just,
So does anybody want to roll? And we'll just.
I'll do it. Yeah, sure,
Alright,
why not?
Just winch and just.
No,
sit.
I rolled a 1, so he's
Alright.
absolutely fine. He got a 4,
He's
which
fine.
becomes a 2.
It does, yeah. Okay, cool.
So
this-
this previously unheard of giant alien bursts out of the tree line, and we're all like, hoorah!
Ah,
Puts
Yeah.
another RPG in the gun. Let's do this.
shh. All right, so
I
it
want to know what it is.
bursts through the tree line. It screeches, and then it continues to stop. Like you can see it. It's trying to work shit out, right? It's thinking about stuff as you watch it for this 10, 15 seconds, and it makes its way towards the past the front of the station, and it sort of stomps T-Rex style towards the anchor at the end of the main kind of cable that fits the chunky cable. It stomps its way towards there. And after a moment,
It's going
Well,
to rip it out.
might rip it out, might get on it and try and walk across. We're not sure.
Yeah, Staff Sarge, you've seen more of these things than we have. What's that?
Biggest one I ever fucking
Are we
saw.
getting in this cable car or what?
Not while Daddy there's sitting on top of it.
No, Daddy is sitting on.
Oh, is he on the building cable, not on the cable car cable?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the where he's on that
He's
one.
on that point where we could have got on.
Yeah, he goes
Yeah.
on there, and you are on there.
Yeah. Maxson,
I think
As
they
the
might be
upcom-
distracted while we ride our way up.
yeah, as you're the staff sergeant, you made the correct decision. Well done.
Thanks, section.
Good command choice. Yeah. So
I guess we're going to try and hack in and go on a cable car ride.
Yep.
yeah, sure. I'm just educating chat. I'm just typing in chat. Just give me a minute. Secrets. Anyway, so we watch it. We keep our cool. We watch it as it stomps off in the direction of the anchor for one of the cables. We hear it screech again, and we then hustle to the door of the cable car. Breacher going first because he opens doors. Sure.
Absolutely.
Those
Right.
motherfuckers have acid blood, right?
Uh-huh.
That cable's made of metal, right?
Probably, or some sort of polymer, titanium. I don't know. I just work here, man.
Something that can be melted if it got shot to pieces.
Maybe.
Or you might just piss it off.
But we'll be pissing it off while it's climbing up a cable.
Is its name Vaughn?
He makes a valid point, Sarge. We're not here to splat aliens.
He does.
Not today.
All right.
Besides, I've got a feeling.
That thing's
That
running
thing.
distraction for us.
Yeah. And also, like, I don't think he's on their side. Yeah.
Well-
He looked big and scary.
That waits to be seen, but I guess you guys were right. So that's a round on me when we get back, because she was dumb enough to bring aliens to her secret hidden base.
Told you, boss. Told you.
Yeah, evil villains. They never learn, do they?
Nah, if it's anything like the movies, she's going to tell us her whole entire plan in a monologue.
Yeah. Hopefully she won't get that long to speak.
So we get to the door. Breacher kicks in the door. There is a nice, like, it's surreal because it's a nice little public transport room. You know, there is a screen that
Are we
should
going
tell
to
you.
get elevator music?
Probably. There's a screen where it tells you the next cable car is due, except they're all cancelled. Like it has a apologies, the cable car system is not running today message on kind of thing. And then on the side there is a control room that's sort of locked up, which is where whoever runs the cable cars would operate it from. And a cable car sort of sat.
Guess
Oh,
Cat-
this is Cash's bit.
All right. So we send him off over that way. He heads into the room, and he starts plugging in things, and happy Cash moment with technology and that kind of stuff. And we all anxiously wait by the cable car as Cash does their thing. Takes a little while, which means Edu, you can recover because it takes about 10 minutes, which is enough to kind of stand and take a breather, recover some health. If somebody wants to like set up a watch while Edu is recovering, somebody else could recover some stress. Someone else could take a breather, eat a Mars bar or something if you wanted, or you could all stay on Overwatch kind of thing.
I imagine the
Just take
situation.
5. I've got to watch this one.
I imagine the situation is quite tense. We're probably all watching. But Breacher's really close to Cash. He's watching, but he's close to Cash. He's
Alright.
keeping
Yeah.
Cash.
Well, you go with Cash then, and then you'll be safer, won't you?
Yeah, actually, he
So you
went
can
through.
still
Yeah,
take your
Breacher
break.
probably went into like the little command room with his gun and shield.
No,
The door.
I recover a health point.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you get a bit better. You take a breather, you sit down, rearrange some stuff, put a plaster on it, take an ibuprofen. yeah.
Antihistamine.
Yeah, and recover some health. Yeah, if anybody has it, you could banter now. Good call, Veronique.
Oh, Gordo.
The one time we needed Gordon.
One time, I think you find you needed him quite a lot.
Well, Ranger didn't need him.
No, Ranger didn't need him. No.
He was quite useful
I'm
last
assuming-
week.
Too
I'm
soon.
assuming we lose a stress then, do we? We just lose one stress.
Well, unless because somebody needs to keep watch.
I'm keeping watch.
So, but yeah, so you can lose a stress. You can take a moment to recover, get yourself together. If you're not doing anything, just. Okay, no, I got this. Give yourself a little motivational speech. Then eventually, Cash is like, "All right, let's go. This is all done. It's on an auto sequence. I've set it on as fast as we can get in. Let's hope it's fast enough and nobody's gonna hit us." And
Edu, take the front, shoot anybody that touches the other end. Breacher by the door, ready to let us out. Gun, Cash to the rear. Let's go.
so it's like a little.
If it's sealed at the front, if it's all sealed at the front, then I'll basically just shoot the glass out.
Are you gonna just smash the glass out?
Well, I'm gonna get my side cannon and just
Are you
pop
just
the
gonna
glass
shoot the glass?
to make myself a big. Yeah. So I've got a big enough hole to get my so I can shoot through.
Oh, see, now you're talking about elevator music, and I'm thinking about Kuznetsov. He'd have loved this.
You would have, yeah. You would have.
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl.
Cash, would you like to make a Comtech roll to see how well you set off the cable cars?
Sure. Sorry about that. Briefly there. So I've got my my hacky thingy.
Mm-hmm.
So stress. Surely I should better get one success on this.
And you can recover a point of stress if you want.
4 successes.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, you can crank it up so it'll go like a good speed rather than like the chilled kind of travel along casually.
Sounds good.
As a target for whatever's on the other side. You set it up so it doesn't like doesn't strand you there. So presumably you can come back. If you all live, who knows?
One of us has got to go and find Eckhart.
Yeah, she's just chilling on the mainland. And we all bundle in. Edu shoots out the glass so he can shoot everyone, and we begin our ascent to the base. As you look out, you see this daddy bug, and he is at the other end of the cable car. Not the cable car, the other end of the cable on to the left, to the west. And it is doing that, like, there's an intelligence here that we hadn't, well, maybe we had, but, clearly Vaughn had not considered. As this thing looks at something, he looks over to the little car that's moving across, and he looks back, and he tentatively heads forward.
What did I miss?
A giant alien came out of the jungle. Nobody panicked because we're all cool, and he's deciding to come onto the rig with you.
We think he's going to go and basically start ripping railguns off the top of this base.
Yeah, we're leaving him be for now because that dude is our
Shit.
distraction.
Yeah,
But
we definitely.
I'm not completely against shooting him in the asshole to piss him right off.
I mean, Breacher's swearing out the window at him. Like fingers and everything. He's like, yeah, man,
Let me at him! Let me at him!
come on.
All right, Scrappy Doo, chill out.
As we get close to the top, though, where the doors are to open, Breacher's shield and gun ready. So if there's people on the other side, he's got his shield prepped, ready to go.
All right.
That's why you're the doorman.
I'll pack my SSDD away before we get to the top.
All right. We get ready. We take this journey. As we look down, we can see this beautiful blue lagoon underneath the rig in the caldera. This nice pool. You can see that there's like plant life and stuff around there. And as we look, and like it goes out of sight pretty quickly because we're rising up to this rig. It looks like there's some sort of crashed or partly destroyed pod or ship or something in the water. And there's definitely like a black shadow underneath or near where it is. There's definitely, like, as you look, something in there. Something had crashed. Something is in there. And we rise up. It's definitely playing some kind of, Girl from Ipanema. Or please remember on Thursdays we all convene for pizza in the corporate lounge on level 2. Yeah.
And there's Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah. That sounds
Cornbread for Fridays.
Mm-hmm. Anybody who fails to submit an expense report will be sacked and lose all share privileges. Yeah, expenses reports are due on Tuesdays. Yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
daft notification as we make our way up. silly kind of stuff. So Edu would have if you haven't already recovered a stress cache, you can.
Oh, cool.
Edu has recovered a stress and a heal and a HP. Nobody else was injured, were they? Not yet. No, just the one rocket launcher to the face.
Yep.
Excellent.
Face.
To the human. Rocket launcher to the human. And we travel up. And it enters into this cable car platform. We enter on sublevel 3. We enter in. As we get close, the lights are already off. Like somebody has switched this into darkness. So we've got our shoulder lights on and that kind of stuff.
Yep.
We have a good view around from Edu smashing out the windows, and it's a cable car, right? It's not like it's basically a bubble on a string hanging as we travel up.
I can't get past those little cable car monorail things from The Incredibles. I keep seeing that.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, totally an evil villain lair. So that definitely would. And we pull into the cable car room. The doors open onto the platform, and as you look, you can see 3 dead bodies on the floor already. Just like riddled with bullet holes. As you look down, as you look across these 3 folks, they are all wearing like white lab coats. All facing towards, or they're all face down, and their heads are closest to the cable car platform. So these guys were trying to leave, and somebody has shot them all in the back.
Can we get an estimate of when this might have happened?
You want to go over and make a medical aid?
About 7 minutes ago.
Breacher's
I will
probably
try.
going to move ahead, Millie, and just you see where the corridor is. He's basically wedging himself in there, sort of 300 style. So if anything comes down that corridor,
Which side of the corridor are we on? Are we on the observation
On
side,
success.
or are we on the other side?
So
I think you were on the
where are we?
cable car platform bit.
which is the bottom right corner.
Yeah, I can see that, but I mean, which side of the cable car platform? Are we getting off in the direction of the observation balcony, or are we getting off in the other direction?
So you can only get off, like the exit is the same as the entrance, so you can only get off on that left. On the
Black is
bit.
the corridor.
Yeah.
Oh, black is the corridor, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
light blue was the corridors.
No, light blue, some
Is
sort of
vents.
ducts
Vents.
and vents.
Straight
We
away,
need
I
to
was
know
like,
about those.
You gotta have some ducts, haven't you?
Yeah. So that's the side we're getting on. Breacher, you're like ahead of that point.
yeah, I'm gonna be there just before the vent, just
Just
as just as it goes into the corridor, because he's just gonna set up shield. If anything comes down that corridor, it dies.
All right. Okay.
What's that icon?
That is, I think it's a terminal.
Oh, hello.
I think it's Cash's best friend. Let me just flip back to the. It's an.
Hello,
Yeah, it's an intercom. Hello, Vaughn, you
Okay.
motherfucker. We're
Yeah.
here.
Bing, boom, bing. Attention, all aliens to the corporate level, please.
Yeah.
So
All
they've
right.
got long nails, so we can do
Attention,
that. We can
all
do that.
evil motherfuckers. Breach is coming to fuck you up.
How did you do on your medical aid gun?
One success.
Okay. The only like the bodies are tepid. So it's probably a couple of hours. Definitely today. Like the floor is still sticky, and
What a bitch.
this is not like this is not like put them out of their misery. This is just mow them down. This is malicious.
It's not standing operating procedures for United America's Marines either, is it? Execute the scientists.
Well, it
Yeah.
is SOP for
For Vaughn.
Blackguard AWSs who have had the controls turned off.
Who are the Blackguard?
I don't know.
Oh, bless you, goldfish.
Oh, hang on. I'd like watch fast forward the video. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah.
Eddie's going to holster his rifle. He's going to basically sling his rifle,
Sure.
pull out his like the biggest pistol you've ever seen in your life,
Yeah.
and then pull out his dagger,
Oh,
his
okay.
big knife in the other hand.
Big pointy knife. Right.
He might
Um,
even do a little with his pistol, because that's the kind of thing badasses do.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's exactly
Just
what
gonna
they
be like,
do.
oh fuck.
So we these guys have been dead recently. We leave them there. We kick them off the edge of the cable car into the lagoon. What do? We just advance past Breacher and start moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just covering
Do they
with
have
doors and
any?
corners.
Do they have any like security passes or anything?
They do, yes. The three of them have Wayland-Yutani badges. Lists them with deep void access. One of them is an Apollo technician.
Are they like cards that you might slot into a reader?
Probably. Like, I'm not sure. Like,
I'll just grab the Apollo technician one just in case.
It has what you'd recognise as IFF on it. Like,
okay.
Cash
Yeah,
would spot
okay,
it
right.
immediately. Like,
I'll take
especially
one.
As he
And I'll
dealt with the
chuck one to
Breacher.
Breacher. Yeah, I'll
Not
chuck
the
one
Breacher,
to
the
Breacher.
Berserker, sorry. And there are 3 dead guys on the floor. If you wanted to take.
I'll give one to Maxon. I'll give one to Breacher, and I'll take the Apollo technician one. I'll just like tuck it in his pocket or something like, and say, Breacher, this should get you in some doors, maybe.
He holds a breach in charge. This should get you in some doors as well.
I'll take my one out and I'll like cheers him, like tap the breach. Cheers.
Boom.
Yeah.
And there's a massive
we all
smile.
die.
There's a massive smile on Breach's face as you do this, because this is probably the first time since Gordo's untimely demise and your memory loss that you've kind of had this bravado sort of brothers in arms thing with Breacher, and he's been missing it because you've not been like that for recently.
I have a vague twinge of a memory of Breacher grinning as he's charging into hand-to-hand combat with android, alien, android. But slightly freaked out for a moment.
Yeah.
I guess we're making 2 by 2. Well, Breacher's probably going to make his way at the front of the corridor because he's got his shield, and the corridor's probably not that wide.
It's not massively wide. Let's see what was the scale on this. No, it's only about 3 to 5 meters wide at best. I think these are some of the widest corridors on the rig.
Yeah.
As you're looking around, like those folks who have done like a tour of the colonies and that kind of stuff, it does look like a standard kind of prefab style Weyland-Yutani set it up sort of place. One of those kind of bolted together sort of buildings. So we head along, Breach taking up the front. Are you just barreling through and looking for signs of life, or are you taking it cautiously? And
I would imagine we're taking it quite cautiously. I don't know because like there's a big giant alien in here. There's dead people with bullets in them. Like there's a lot of unfriendlies in here, and even though Breacher wants to get down and dirty and start hitting things, he doesn't want everybody to die for him being stupid. So he's probably being a bit more cautious than usual.
Right.
That's character development.
Yeah. All right. So advance forward a bit, Breacher, and then make an observation roll.
Right here. One success.
All right. So you move forwards. Your shield is ready. You've got. Have you dispersed with the stun baton, and you've just got a knife now? What is the?
No. The stun baton's holstered. I've actually pulse rifled into my little nock that's in my shield for it.
Oh, okay. So you advance forward. You've got your pulse rifle ready. We're not taking any easy targets today. And you get to the end of the corridor. You can see on the left, about halfway down this corridor, there is a door. And then on the right, there is a set of 3 doors. What you can see on the three doors, the nearest door to you on the right has Apollo stenciled on it. The middle one, you can see a set of lift calls, so like the up and down buttons. And the far one has TAC Center sign on it. The left one, you can see a sign that says observation balcony.
So TAC center as in what? As in tactical sort of.
Tactical center, yeah.
Here, Cash. There's a lot of doors for you down here.
Right. I'm moving up.
All right. So what's our target?
Cover me.
Roger that.
Like Hudson, like carrying the stuff.
All this stuff as he runs.
I've got a turret. I've got an SSDD, and my gun is over my back with an underslung incinerator.
Yeah. So which door did you pick, Cash? You want the observation balcony, the Apollo mainframe? Those are the closest two. Then there's a cargo.
Apollo mainframe. Okay. Apollo mainframe first, please.
I can imagine we do this thing where we go up to get like by the doors, and then we like 3, 2, 1, and then Breacher probably just boots in the door.
Right. So yeah. So we get there. It's a sliding door that moves into the side of the building, so kicking the door won't do that much. However, as you get close and like you've got this little this ident card, it greets you. It says like what is the name?
Aren't you dead?
Greetings, Carter Burke.
Greetings, Burke. Carter J. I can't find their name, but yeah, it greets you. You get like technician level 3, access granted.
Lister.
Lister. Arnold. Yeah. And the door swings open.
Mm-hmm.
And the place, you can see like screens have been ripped out, keyboards have been trashed,
what the fuck?
People have smashed up those they can't rip out. Like it looks like the mainframe has been trashed.
They're already clearing house.
Yeah, they're going to burn this place down. We better get the fuck out of here before we end up falling to the bottom of the volcano. Is there anywhere I can like jack in?
Yeah, there's the big mainframe in the center of the room. It's like a hexagon-style room. Yeah. So you could go and plug into like the main the main Apollo terminal.
Sure. Let's do that.
And boot up your device. Yeah.
Yep.
You might want to find out where her her personal transport will be.
Sure.
There must be a dock on some level.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's probably at the bottom, considering all those big guns are at the top. But
Millie,
We'll
can we
see.
still hear the big guns going off? Are they still firing?
Yeah, there is a regular sort of shake to the whole kind of rig as this sort of like.
So Breacher's like, hey, Cash, if those guns are still firing, does that mean tactical might still be working if this room doesn't work?
sure. Well, we go and check it out in a sec, or send, Sarge. I'm kind of distracted now. I found like big supercomputer,
Big
and I'm like, I'm feeding it. I got 2 successes.
All right. So do we split the party? Does Maxon and Edu, do you head off to the other room? Head up further to the tac center, or are you all now like, no, we keep the squad together? What's the general feeling?
I think we should totally and utterly split the party.
Oh,
Absolutely. I
yes,
think.
Ben, we can ask them.
Always.
Oh yeah, our staff sergeant's funny. Yeah.
This is Sarge's decision.
Yeah. So what?
What's the Sarge got to do?
Oh, well, we're just like a sergeant's conference, NCO conference. Cash and Breacher have made their way into the Apollo mainframe. The place has been trashed, but Cash is now like plugging in and trying to get stuff from it. Further down the corridor was a door marked Tactical Center. Do we split the party, and are the sergeants going to head down and investigate the TAC Center? Or are we all staying together as one unit? Because we've
Have we
played
got
Aliens
where?
before.
Who have we got where?
So
We got Cash in. Cash is
Apollo.
in Apollo.
yeah,
with Breacher.
We're all in
With
Apollo, aren't we?
Breacher.
We're all in
Yeah,
Apollo at the
we're all
moment.
in Apollo at the minute. We're
But
just
I'm sort of going,
debating
this will
on-
take me a minute.
All right, so I think the other 3 need to move down to Tactical then.
All right, so Maxon, Edu,
Eddie, you got that door knocker at yours handy?
and Gunn are going to
Yeah.
head down because we're not stupid enough to ask Breacher to leave Cash alone.
Nope.
Yeah,
No,
that-
it's not going to happen.
it's not going to happen. All right,
Fine by me.
all right.
Hey, I've
so
got to say, if anybody was going to babysit me, Breacher could do the job.
Breacher's literally sat on Cash's lap. He's not going anywhere.
No, my legs are broken now.
Tell me what buttons to press for you, Cash.
Gently.
All right, let's roll.
All right, so we move down the corridor.
Electroshock grenade in hand,
Okay,
ready to go. Thumb on the
down-
trigger,
thumb on the trigger.
gun in the hand.
We tap our
Yes, and your bubble gum.
we tap our thing onto the door. There is a moment or 2 delay, and the door slides open. There is a light from like a massive tactical screen. Nobody here was alive on the other place, so we won't. It doesn't ring any bells for anybody. I was going to reference something that none of these characters survived, so it doesn't matter. And so there's a huge tactical display, banks of monitors, and 4 folks in look like corporate dress, like corporate technician style. It's definitely not military uniform. They all swing around. You see one of them, there is like a pistol or something on top of
As soon as I see
monitor?
movement in that room, I'm throwing an electrical grenade in there.
all right, make
What
a...
are you like? We could get
Fritz.
them to shoot the other ships
We still can.
You might
Okay.
fritz all the machines.
after you've
Oh,
fried
well.
all the machines.
I suppose I'll hack them for you later.
I'll just sort it out later.
I'd rather not be
Act
shot
fast,
at by
question later.
anybody.
All right, make a ranged attack roll, ranged combat.
Don't drop the grenade.
Tase the fuckers.
Just tase you 3 in the doorway.
Don't think so. 1, 2, 3 successes.
Nice.
That's telestation. That's not where we are.
The best thing is 2 of those were on stress dice.
Oh,
I thought you were just going to use command and order them.
I
Look
got
at my
less dice
scars.
on that than I have at throwing grenades in their faces.
Oh, okay, cool.
And they make a stamina roll or become stunned. Is that the grenades? That's what these ones do, don't they?
Oh, crikey, now you're asking.
I'm sure it probably works
Yes.
similar to my stun
Yes.
baton, isn't it?
Yes.
It's probably a
Yeah.
stamina
Yeah.
roll and then
Stamina or become stunned.
Okay.
Mhm.
3. Okay. So I'm going to make 4 rolls here for each. Well, 1 roll for each of them. So the first one is stunned. The second one is stunned. The third one is stunned. Oh, the fourth one gets 1 success, which I don't think is enough. Because how many successes did you roll? 2?
Yeah.
2. All right.
Or
So the
3.
fourth
I've
one
lost
is
track
stunned
now.
as well. Like there's a moment where this technician just manages to like get a couple of steps or maybe crouch down, and then you hear them like kind of thing. So they're stunned. You barge into the room,
Yep.
knock them down. What is the plan?
Cable tie the fuckers.
Okay,
Thumbs and little fingers.
thumbs and little fingers. Barrel into the room, cable tie them, get them essentially.
Take that gun off that one guy who's got a gun.
Sarge,
pocket
do we
that.
need 4 or do we just need 1?
I don't know that we need any. We got our own people to deal with this.
Okay.
Depends on whether they're any use to us.
I'll just shoot them then.
Don't shoot them yet.
They're bad guys.
Yes, I know they're bad guys. We're good guys.
You're good guys. Okay, I've not shot them because the sergeant hasn't let me.
All right. So after a moment, once they kind of come to their senses, they're no longer like tinnitus, like their vision returns to them. One of them looks at you and goes, "If you let us go, when it comes to the military tribunal, we won't tell them that you threatened to kill us."
I think you're
You're-
misunderstanding what side of the military tribunal you're going to be on, my friend.
We've been contracted here by the Secretary General.
And we're on orders from the Secretary General, so zip it.
No. General Vaughan showed us your images. You're all the traitors who stole the project.
Oh, you poor,
we've seen it.
sad idiots. Vaughan is the traitor.
No, she's working for the
Yes.
Secretary General. No, she.
No, Vaughan is the traitor. Stop arguing with me. I've cable tied your thumbs together, and I have an associate who wants to shoot you.
Exactly, like traitors would.
No, because I
Like,
told
if
you
you-
not
if
to.
you-
Like traitor.
point.
Oh God, I'm really
If
resenting
you were
that
here
not
to
shooting
rescue
order.
us, you wouldn't be so threatening and trying to kill us.
Have you ever met a Marine before, son?
Well, yes, there's a good 60 of them on base.
Those are
So
not
these
Marines.
guys are shooting at the TAM, right? These guns are all locked on the TAM.
Yeah, they've got a firing pattern locked in to
Okay.
target the town.
I want you to I'm going to grab one of the technicians and say, I want you to contact the TAM and ask to speak to the director general, whatever it is.
They're a
whoever
bit
it
busy
was.
right now, Edu. Let's instead just get them to shut the
Literally.
guns down.
Well, no, because I want them to shoot the other ones.
Well, we start by shutting them down from firing on the town, and then we get a new
Well,
firing
they're not going to
solution.
fire, and they're not going to fire unless these guys press the buttons, are they?
Right, can you shut the guns down from here or not?
Well, then I'll be tried with you as a war criminal for murdering innocent.
No, you won't, because you're under
Marines.
duress.
No, that's. I've read this. This is not the way the courts
Right, do you know
view
what?
it.
I'm going to go back to the other room, and I'm going to leave
Oh, shit,
Sergeant
he's gonna
Edu
kill
here
us.
in charge if you don't shut the fuck up and start doing what I damn well tell you to do.
Is that a command role?
Yes, it was.
Finally.
That wasn't a command to you.
Too late. Pop.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't just
Really-
shoot one of them to make an
I'm
example
really-
out of one of
Yeah,
them.
I'm really
yeah,
trying
just like-
hard. I'm really trying hard.
He is behaving. Right, I got a success on my command roll.
All right, so this one who is convinced you are the bad guys
Is an
doesn't
idiot.
doesn't capitulate. But the other one of the other ones is like, I'll switch it off. I'll stop it. Don't shoot me.
Okay.
And then maybe he looks at Edu and is like,
at
I'll
this
cooperate.
At this point, the guy that wasn't cooperating, I've shot him.
Oh,
I just need
with
to
your hand cannon.
Cool.
With my hand. Oh, I didn't slit his throat with my knife. That would just be messy.
No,
I'll
that would
actually-
probably be
Where's
cleaner than
spraying
shooting
his-
with the hand cannon.
Spraying
If
his
he was-
brains all over the.
If he was on
attack
if he was on like a spinny chair, I'd probably kick the spinny chair away from me so he's not going to, and then shoot him.
Empathy roll not needed. The man is merciless, unfortunately.
Empathy roll
narrative
not needed.
Zaka.
The man is and I'll lose stress.
Yeah, I think the others in the room
I
might
think
get
we
one
all
then.
might get one.
Yeah, I think everybody else, like, because this is the first time you've been on a mission with Edu. This is the first time he's just been like, fuck this. Bang.
Did you transfer over from Matt's game?
Does Edu have a goatee? Does he have a goatee?
And then I'll tell.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Then I'll tell the other guy to contact the TAM. The other guy, once he's turned the things off, contact the TAM.
Yeah.
Because on that ship is the Secretary General, and you're shooting at her.
Yeah. Hang on. It's gonna take, like, it's a little bit above my pay grade. It's gonna take me a little while to.
There's still
switch
3
this
of them
on.
left, yeah?
Surely there's a big red
Look,
button that's
There's
like a
two
stop
others.
button.
Yeah. There's 2 others. This guy and 2
Oh.
others.
I'll look at the 2 others and say, so are you going to help him? Or are you
They're
going to
both
join your
crying.
friend?
They're both crying, right? They're NPCs, right? And you've just, like, they failed their panic roll.
Oh,
They don't
that's
get one.
fine.
You've
Yeah.
like they are in no state to do anything but other than whimper and cry, tell you about their family that they have on a colony not far from here. I have a picture of them in my wallet. Look, it's in that drawer over there.
I was going to say, do they take the picture out?
Yeah. Well, they can't because they've got their hands tied behind their back. But where
This
are
is
we?
the stress dice I'm removing from my pile of dice.
Yeah.
I'm going on
No
comms. LC, what's the situation with Apollo?
All right.
One moment, Sarge.
So you plug into Apollo Cache, and it's like they've just basically just ran magnets all over him, and all he can say is hello, and it's just like hello world, like repeated down your terminal.
Poor beautiful bastard.
He has been
Like watching
scrubbed.
Chappie.
Yeah, totally. He's been
Are there any
scrubbed.
deep storage files? Anything behind internal firewalls? Anything?
How
At
many?
all.
How many
lingering?
successes did you?
I haven't rolled
Okay.
because everyone started shooting people in the other room.
Yeah.
Everyone didn't.
Oh, I can only hear.
One shot.
Yeah, you all shot at the same time. Execution style. Right, here we go.
Oh, well, Veronique's
2
happy at least, Millie,
successes.
2 successes. All
because
right.
you used the magnets from Operation Burst the Bubble.
Yeah. Let me just see. Sorry, I'm looking for the name of the program.
Life Force. Deep Void.
No.
Fubar.
Starlight.
Project Fuba. Program Fuba.
Order 66.
Execute Order 66.
Execute Order 66.
Oh, Eddie's running. Trying to get a head start on that tribunal.
um, All right, so, there is a 2 or 3 second moment where you realize your SSDD, like all your stuff, is like, oh, a new file. I'll just download Silver Smile, an executable application, and then you like yank it out when it's like 0.5%. You realize they've uploaded something terrible to
destroy everything.
Yeah, and it's like, oh shit, no, kind of thing.
Assholes.
They've put something on here that is not friendly, and it's basically taking away every part of Apollo possible.
Sarge, the Apollo is down.
Okay, get your ass in here. I need you to reprogram the railguns.
Sure. Big turrets, awesome.
Oh yeah.
Hoorah.
Mm.
All right, we
You
run
have
down.
the remote talent.
You do.
I do.
Do.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
So,
Cool.
so these two.
Switch their FOF designators from the TAM to those other ships. Costanogas, right?
Yeah, they're all similar profile on like.
Mm-hmm.
Where are
It's drag and drop, mate. It's well easy.
Are there none of those new badass ones up there?
we? Are they? Good question. I don't think they are actually.
I'd have thought that Vaughan would have had one of those in reserve, so maybe keep your eyes open.
I'm not gonna
Has
sit
anyone
here.
got a
I'm
motion
just gonna
tracker?
Oh, good question. Edu.
I think we gave up on motion trackers because all they do is provide stress.
Yeah, Edu's gone.
Is it on his hand cannon?
So you can beat someone to death with it instead of
On
shooting.
the side.
Got a Magnum 45 that looks like a paintball gun.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll head into the other room then.
Okay.
Let's go, Breach. This computer's dead.
Sure. I don't understand that stuff anyway.
That's a shame. Those machines are something else. They're amazing. Someone's killed it. It's like destroying a beautiful painting.
All right. So we all reconvene in the tactical center. This technician, like, they are helping.
I
but-
will let you know before you come in so that I can hopefully head off your necessary panic rolls. Be warned, Ed, who spilled his drink.
You should never drink in a room full of computers. Even I know that.
I'll be patting Breacher on the shoulder as we come in.
Oh, Jesus Christ! There's claret everywhere.
Claret. Beautiful. So we reconvene in the room. We survey the mess that Edu has made. There's two people sobbing in the corner. One of them is like showing you pictures of fat little babies, and a happy person like, please don't kill me. The other one is
Oh, no,
just
he's getting killed next because he's broken out of the zip ties on his thumbs.
No, he's pulled his thumbs off.
he's just given up on having thumbs.
Yeah.
The other one is just a pool of snot and tears on the floor. Probably also wee. They're not in a good place after somebody who they've been working with for some time has just been shot in the head, and their brains are probably all over the carpet. And this other one, he's desperately trying, but they're stressed, right? And they're just a jittering ball of adrenaline and, oh my god, please don't let that Marine kill me, kind of thing.
Can I walk over and like gently say, hey there, buddy, like put my hand on his shoulder and say,
Like they jump.
take me through it. Just slow down. Take me through it. Let's turn these things off.
I'll reload my pistol by
Noisily.
clicking it open, and I'm spinning it round, stopping it, and then putting one more bullet back in the chamber. Click.
Closing it, opening it, spinning it, Do you feel lucky? All right, so you sit down next to them, and you watch them, and they are trying. They're trying to like change the protocols, like stop it, reroute power, etc., etc. They're trying to do it, but it's not like an easy sort of thing, and they're stressed and that kind of stuff. So they're like, oh, we need to do this, this, and this, and then the firing pattern's locked in. But if we change the like the power supplies, then we've just been balancing them, and if we move this over the heat and that kind of stuff, and that kind of thing. They've basically just been monitoring them so that the railguns don't explode, and rather than stop the firing system.
Well,
You need to get them firing on the other ship.
Sure. I am just going to ask him while we're doing changing the firing protocols to shoot the other ships. What's powering these suckers? They must use a lot of juice.
He seems delighted because he's talking about a product he manufactures and that kind of stuff. So let's see.
You suckers tapping geothermal here?
I believe they probably are. Let's see.
Feedback loop.
Yeah.
I believe in miracles.
Where is it? I know it's in here. Gosh darn it.
Excuse me.
We could get the guns could blow up if they overheat, but if they're tapping into the molten magma of the volcano for geothermal heat, then maybe there's a way to provoke the angry fire god beneath us to destroy this entire place. We won't need a nuke.
Including the black.
I'm just thinking if we can. I think
that was just a shadow of a ship under the water, wasn't it? Rather than a spreading black goo.
Could have been a ship. It could have been an alien queen.
Yeah.
It could have been black goo. It could have been a lot of things.
Yeah, we just need to burn the whole fucking lot down.
Yep.
Yeah. But if we can take one of the ships out, because the TAM is against 2, and this, so if we
that's what I'm
if you
doing.
can get enough
I'm distracting
on
him
one of the
so
ships,
he chills out. Yeah. We'll focus on one ship to like.
Plus, we can concentrate fire and melt the railguns at the same time by firing them in overkill mode.
You could have just asked me to wait outside. That might help his stress.
You can stand in the corridor. So he
face the wall.
He talks about how they've been balancing the power between different parts of the thing. They have a geothermal tap from. I know it looks like a dormant volcano, still actually quite active. We've got a shunt running down into the lava tubes through the side. They come up through one of the struts, etc. That kind of stuff. So they're tapping geothermal power. It's actually quite green, keeps us building better worlds.
You must have to be pretty careful with that, though. You don't want to pop that sucker.
Oh yeah, it has to be delicately managed. We have a team of about 12 technicians here just to manage that. It's not part of my remit. I deal with the weapons facility.
And where's that? Where's the power systems? Which floor is that at? Hopefully we're tapping away on the computer, and I need to make a contact roll for realigning the guns.
Yes. Where is the depository?
I can't remember how many rerolls I've got left. I think I've got
You've got at
one
least
left.
One.
Yeah. I've got a success.
Push it. Push it.
I
You
got
know you want to.
2 facehuggers.
Can't push it with 2 facehuggers.
I can't push it. And I can't reroll either.
No.
Okay. I'm fine on the panic test roll of 3 with my -2. That means a result of 3. So they tap it at
the Caldera mag station. It's off and then they run the power through the western pylon. It's actually inside the Caldera. It's inside the mountain. We had to spend a while drilling there, but it's okay. We set up a hangar there so we could drop in from orbit. It's actually quite hard to see if you're not quite a good pilot. So what we would do is we shunted it out and we just pushed the rubble into the sea, which means we have like a nice. And he just babbles on and on about this thing in the mountain.
So you got a couple of little ships out there as well.
Yeah. Well, it's easier sometimes than using the cable cars because we sometimes come across on the ferry, catch a cable car up. But if you're doing a late shift, then we can just fly in one of the little ships and park there, and then it's kept away from because the storms are pretty bad around this way at this time of the year.
Oh, Western Pylon.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that goes into kind of the meat of the island, right?
Yeah, and he gestures. So he's talking about. Let's see if I can show you.
The top one.
Yeah, he's talking about the 10 o'clock-ish one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
He goes on about that. And then...
Cool. Okay.
And Breacher, can you take these other two into the Apollo room and leave them in there?
Yeah, sure, Sarge. Come on, you two.
One of them you literally have to pick up because they've just gone. They're like just a full-on wreck. They're just like no use at all.
Fine, I'd probably just pick them up with one arm.
Probably used to it. Yeah.
Well,
Come
I'm kind of punching the last few buttons with my one success. Not a great job. This is a big tactical center. I'm not.
Yeah, it's not a great patch.
Stay with it. But...
You've mostly done it by disabling some of the stabilizers rather than rerouting the firing pattern.
I literally pushed the guns in a different direction.
Push the guns in a different direction for a bit rather than like changing the auto turrets kind of thing. So they'll be like off their range and they're more likely to hit the other ones and that kind of stuff rather than they'll hit the not the target.
Better than nothing.
Better than nothing. It's going to give her a hand. And yeah, he goes on about this. He talks about the geothermal energy and blabbers about how clean energy would be, and it's a really great thing. Cool. We're going to expand it to other colonies.
So I've got another question for you.
Yeah.
Where's Vaughn?
Right. Her and the major, the
womb guy, right?
Yeah, Killage.
Yeah.
They have rooms up on sub-level 2.
Just above us.
Just above us, yeah. You must have seen with like the glass and stuff. Real fancy place. They live here. We live on the mainland. They live here on the base. They don't go to the mainland.
Well, I got to pull a breaching charge out of my bag.
All right.
So which ceiling do I stick this on?
No. This whole base is like reinforced. You'd need like several of them if you're going to go through the floor.
I got one too.
Right.
Okay.
We all got one.
You could use a lift and not damage the structural integrity of the base, and then we might not all fall into the.
Okay.
Still active volcano.
So they're on the floor above us. Well.
Yeah. Well. I mean, they ordered us here to monitor the firing pattern while they were going to lodge complaints with the...
Yeah, they're not lodging complaints.
I think I'm afraid you've been completely deceived. But it's okay. You can still survive this.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Just go to the Apollo room with your friends, and Mr. Breacher will tie you up nice and cozy, nothing too bad. You just wait it out there. Everything will be fine.
Right. I mean, we could. The cable car station's just around the corner. We could go back to the mainland.
No.
I don't even know what you look like. I've left my glasses over there, and he drops his glasses on the floor.
Cable cars aren't running.
How big was the cable car? Was it big enough for...
Probably fit about 12 people in it at a time.
Look, if we're going to use the cable car, we'll come get you.
And he looks at the brains on the carpet and then back at you and is like, alive, right?
Sure.
And he makes a panic roll and fails and starts crying.
I'm not one of these guys. I'll say, I'll turn around and I'll wink at Edu as I say it. You know, I'm not one of these psychos. Look, don't worry. You got my word. The Sarge over there, and I'll point at Maxon. He's a good guy. You help us out. Yeah. You help us out, and we'll get you out of here.
Hey, breach cash, get these boys into Apollo, get them tied up, make sure they stay put, seal the door, we'll break them out on the way past.
As you're like locking him away, like he's like, I helped, right? I helped you. And that's like what you can hear, like the pleading kind of like, I helped you.
Yeah, the others are hog tied. He's just hands and feet tied.
Yeah. I helped you. You need to remember this. Like, terrified.
Eddie, if you can get eyes on that alien that was climbing up the wire.
Okay.
There's an observation deck on this floor, right?
Where are we? Level 3. There is a room marked observation balcony, yes.
I will head to the observation balcony.
All right.
There's an alien in it. I've got eyes on.
Yeah, he's on the target. Okay, so Eddie, you head into the room marked observation. Where are we?
I see they sent me on my own.
They did.
You're going into a completely safe space to shoot an alien potentially from a mile away. Your job.
That's it. My job.
Also, because you're a psycho. And I need to drink some tequila while you're not there.
Oh, is that like everybody's heading out and Maxim pulls out a hip flask?
No, that was Ed who's heading out and Maxim pulls out a hip flask.
Yeah, you send Cash and Breacher to lock this guy up.
Oh, that's true.
And then you send Eddie to the balcony.
And you just say, gun, turn around.
Gun, watch the door. And you just knock back some tequila.
Take a drag on the old tequila, yeah.
I want tequila.
Shall pass the.
Have you been a good boy?
I should pass the flask over to Gun.
Okay.
Gun takes a swig.
All right, you both take a buddy moment. Eddie, you open this door, and you expect it to be a balcony that looks out of the rig. Instead, it's like a hexagonal gantry around a room below, and you can see 6 medpods, 6 pooling medpods in like a spoke pattern in the room below. Each one flanked by medical monitoring stations.
Rawia.
Yeah, Rawia. Monitoring stations. So there's 6 of these beds, 6 of these things, but piled in a heap in the middle of the room are 13 dead scientists in a huge pile of people, all on top of each other. Make me an observation roll.
Oh, I wish I had stress dice. That'd make this life so much easier. Have I got any re-rolls?
I think
Have you
everybody's
used
got
any?
at least one.
Everybody had.
I'll,
Everybody
We all
had
started
2.
with 2.
Yeah.
okay, I'll use that then, as I'm only on 3 dice. I got 1 success after my re-roll.
Okay, so 2 things strike you as weird. First up, there is an overwhelming scent of dropship fuel in this room, like wafting all around, everywhere.
Yeah.
The other thing that's odd is on a pallet near the door below. So in between 2 of the med pods sort of stacked up, almost like it's ready for collection. Is boxes that have racks of medical style test tubes. You can see some of them have got liquid in them. Some of them have got like some of them are more like boxes with mushrooms in them. And then on it are 4, and they're about 1 meter high canisters.
Yeah.
And they're slightly odd because they bulge slightly in the middle. They're just steel metal canisters, about 1 meter high, that bulge slightly in the middle and go down to the bottom. And they're just parked on a pallet.
Lighter, I'm out.
Yeah. Like they're... You want to explode that shit? Like somebody's ready to come back and collect them. And a heap of bodies in the middle of the room, which I think doesn't bother you because you're a merciless bastard.
I'm glad I came in the room. So Maxon's going to get some clicky noises in his headset.
Fuck! Clicky.
What have you got?
And I'm gonna unholster my rifle and just point it at the door. And I'm gonna wait for Maxon to turn up, unless the door opens, in which case I'm just gonna evaporate whatever comes through it.
All right, so you would need to like advance pretty far around the gantry to. Oh no, that's not the right thing. You need to kind of come. So because the door into the room is the door below, kind of thing. Yeah. So you need to sort of move all the way around the gantry.
Yeah.
To see it, and then you call Maxon around.
Yeah, I don't have enough of me. I could basically vaporize whatever's in the room, but I don't have enough information to know if the sergeant, Maxon needs to see what's in the room. So.
Oh, actually, my bad. There are 2 doors in the room below. As you make your way around the balcony, you can see that there's one door at 12, like directly opposite where you are now, and then one at about 2 o'clock. So there are 2 doors in the room below.
Right. Well, I'll basically aim at the one with the boxes in front of it.
The one where somebody's parked something, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then I shall await further instructions.
Are you telling me anything over radio, or did you just go click, click?
No, I clicked and then I told you over the radio that basically what I can see.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you phased out at that point, so I didn't catch that bit.
All right. So there's lots of medical supplies. There's a whole load of dead bodies and some med pods. And I know you've seen a load of crazy shit, and it looks like someone's going to come back to this stuff.
Sounds like. All right, we're going to make our way to the central cargo lift. Keep eyes on.
I mean, you could if you wanted. Ooh, no, wrong picture. You could if you wanted. Throw one of your ropes over the balcony
I've got a
here.
grappling thing.
And rope
just go down.
It's not like secured. It's not like a glass.
Just a big open area.
Yeah.
Just waiting for instructions.
Accelerant.
Yeah, you can smell a lot of dropship fuel in here.
Yeah.
Burn the bodies.
All right, Breacher.
That's what they wanted to do.
Yes, boss.
Your field of expertise. If we're taking this central cargo lift and we're going up to the next floor, we got a couple of options. Option 1, they're expecting us, which they are. The door opens, we get shot to shit. Option 2, they're expecting us. The door opens, there's a breaching charge inside. We laugh and laugh and laugh.
Or option 3, boss. We open the lift doors. We climb on the top of the lift. We then reach inside and push the button. When it opens, there's nobody in the lift.
Yeah,
and then we drop down and we shoot them.
There's my turret in the lift.
Oh, even better.
I vote option 4. I like it. Let's make that happen. All right, Cash, you get setting up with the turret. Breacher, sure. You pop a hole in this thing on top and we'll start moving personnel and material.
Maybe, boss, you should get on the intercom and piss them off so they...
That too is a good plan, but the intercom's all the way back around. I think I have another way to piss them off. Let me just go see if it's ready.
Okay.
And then I'll walk into the room that Eddie's in.
Okay. So So you head into the balcony room. There is a wave of dropships fuel that just almost assaults you, but you've probably drank worse. And you're like, that night on LV771. Yeah, I remember it well. We were stranded there for 3 weeks, so on and so forth. Move into the room. Yeah, I would like you to make an empathy roll.
Oh, god damn it. An empathy roll. I actually have that.
This is where you want to fail it, right?
It's a success and a face hugger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, make a panic roll.
So the panic roll is 6 plus 3 is a 9 minus 2 is 7.
7. Got the panic chart out.
Twitching.
Twitching. You twitch, which I think makes Eddie twitch. Yeah, Eddie, your stress level goes up because your staff sergeant is twitching.
So I walk in, I kind of look into the room and go, fuck!
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah, and yes.
It's a sweary twitch. It's coprolalia.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
I unleash profanities in a range of accents, dialects, and languages.
Nice. Excellent. But yeah, there's a heap of about 13 scientists, and you can see them all in the coats. Coats are now liberally stained green, black, with their blood, red, black, and then like this sort of pinkish shade of fuel all over them, in a big pile of mess in the middle of the room. Eddie,
we've got head cameras, haven't we?
Yeah,
and we're recording.
Yeah, of course you are. And then you see this pallet, this small pallet loaded up with medical equipment, medical samples, boxes of strange-looking black mushrooms, vials of liquid, ranging from like plain, fairly clear liquids to like black viscous substances.
Who brought the non-electro grenades? Breacher, toss me one.
Okay, Breacher like comes out
With the
from
pin
the
in it.
elevator. Yeah, boss.
Catch.
If he throws an unlit grenade at me, I'm just going to baseball it into the room and go, Eddie, run.
Hey,
Even
Breacher sort of-
Breacher's not that dumb.
No, almost. So Breacher comes out of the elevator, doesn't go into the room, but just sees the sergeant and kind of just hoiks it into down towards him. Hopefully he can catch.
Yeah. Be funny if he didn't, but no, he can catch. So we pass this grenade over her, and is it your plan to just pull the pin, drop it in the room, and...
Yeah, once the lift is ready.
All right. So, the sentry gun cache...
Do you still need me in this room then?
Just keep on overwatch until until the elevator's ready. Nearly said lift then.
Yeah.
Save that for the Royal Marine Commandos game.
Your sentry gun cache and your remote talent, does that just give you like you can use these, or does it give you a bonus to a Comtech roll?
No, it just means you can use turrets and stuff.
Oh, okay. So it's not even like a debate about whether he knows how to set
No,
this
I
up.
just like set it up and there it is. I assume that later I'll need to make Comtech rolls to like do stuff with it, but it's just on a kind of toe pattern.
All right, so it doesn't take long. You have to click some things up. You have to maybe set up a couple of IFFs with it, that kind of thing, which poses you a moment or two because the 3 you've got from the rig are just generic IFFs. You can't exclude them from the IFF of the if you want that kind of stuff, and it will confuse the sentry gun. So you have to make some choices about whether you keep the cards or not.
It's going to get blown to shit about 3 seconds after the door opens, but it will blow the shit out of some stuff on the other side. So
even worse, the door's going to open on the other side and they're not there. And we've gone through all this for nothing.
Well, maybe I can drop down. I can deactivate the turret, so it's not the end of the world.
Sure.
Put it on like a sack truck or something. Push it around.
And then
Put it on Breacher.
Make a Breacher a tank.
Duct tape.
Duct tape it to Breacher. No, can't do that. That's
Breacher's on board with this.
I thought it would be. And then, so yeah, it takes you maybe 5 minutes to set it up properly, stick in some protocols, that kind of stuff.
Got the little laptop with the yellow
little
font
countdown
and stuff.
Yeah,
little
looks good.
countdown.
Look at those.
Sitting up on top of the lift with that, I hope.
Are you getting
Yes,
up on the lift straight away?
Yeah, I'm getting up on the top of the lift once it's
Okay.
set up. I'll sit up there.
Sure. So Breacher gives you a boost up. You climb up onto the roof of the elevator, and then is that where everybody's going? So once Cash is like, all right,
There are 12 aliens in the elevator shaft.
Once Cash gives us the okay, I'm going to tell Edu to go and join the others on top of the lift. Then I'm going to tap the grenade, throw it, not over my shoulder, however cool that would be. I want to throw it at the definitely not alien eggs.
no, there's no alien eggs in the room.
Black goo canisters.
Black goo canisters.
Mm.
That-
There's
Sorry,
some-
when you said slightly bowed
canisters.
containers, I was thinking on a bigger scale than.
No, they are very shiny, very silver looking.
Oh, those canisters.
Quite
Well, that's what I'm
thin.
going to throw the grenade at.
Quite thin, maybe about a meter at the biggest.
Get
with
out
a
of the room.
bit of a bulge in the middle. Very
In
smooth.
fact,
Wonderfully
you know
3D
what?
printed.
I am going to
Polished
make a
down
ranged
standard.
combat roll
Yeah.
because I
Oh,
want to
you told
try
me
and
they're in there, haven't
finesse
they?
this bad boy. You don't even know what they are.
I do. I've seen them.
Do you remember that though?
Well, I might have a flashback.
That's true. I've got 3 successes, Millie.
Okay. So you pull it, you throw it, it hits. You want to get it on the pallet, or
I
you
want to get it on the
pe-
pallet, preferably in amongst those canisters.
All right. So you
What could
lob it
possibly
in.
go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? We made a good roll.
And we're walking away.
And
And we're walking and we're walking.
Well, it's not far to the lift, so yeah, you can get there. Maybe you have to like lean over the balcony a little bit to drop it because it's just under the balcony, and then you turn around, you head into the lift, and as like Breacher hoists you up, and
Cool guys, don't
Yeah.
look at explosions.
yeah, you push the lift down. What level button did you press as you ran
We
through?
were going
Level 2.
up to Vaughn's quarters.
Yeah.
Going up to
Up to
2.
that level. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you run in, you press the second button, you press sub level 2, so go up a level. Breacher and Gun are ready to yoink you up onto the roof. Edu is laughing probably at the massacre of dead body. I don't know. They seem
I
pretty
don't think so.
pretty
I think
crazy.
Eddie's just like it was a bit excessive.
Edu thought it was excessive. All right.
Jeez.
I don't
and-
trust any of this alien shit, man. I don't care what's in there. If they want to keep it that bad, it needs to be destroyed.
All right. And as the lift begins to shake and ascend, looking at your little computer screen that's Bluetooth to the sentry gun below, you know, looking at 100% extra stuff, there is just like a splat, and just goo lands on the screen. And you wipe it off.
Uh-oh.
And you like, it's sticky. It's not like an oil or anything.
Can
And
really
then
thick saliva.
Protein-based goo.
And then another splat lands on maybe somebody's hand. And as it is 23:28, we'll end there.
Oh!
Definitely aliens in the shaft.
That was your idea,
Crikey.
Pete. I blame you entirely.
Breacher's just salivating. He's waiting for the fight. It's like just drooling.
It is Breacher just getting excited about killing Vaughn. That's all it is. Just
Yeah.
his dribble.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Yeah, totally not aliens in the lift shaft, ready to pounce on you from above.
Yeah. And even if we shoot them all, the acid blood's definitely coming our way.
Gonna
We've got
fall on us
acid-proof-
like rain.
We've
Doesn't
got
matter. We
acid-proof
got ponchos.
We got ponchos.
Is
We
that a
get
real
Batman
thing?
out of
Yeah,
that.
real
shit.
thing?
CRBN.
Acid-proof poncho.
And I'm sure it's going to work perfectly.
Yeah,
And
we'll find out
harpoon
next week.
guns. So we are Batman right now. We're
Yeah.
Marine Batman.
I'm telling you now, if there are aliens above us, Breacher is not going to be able to risk shooting a harpoon gun and pulling one down to fight it in combat.
That's okay. You go, buddy. I finally got an axe that won't melt when I hit aliens with it.
Nice. Yeah. We've got a poncho condensed down into an axe head. It's just. And Amici is like change gravity, just like reverse gravity, 5e. Everybody other way around. No. Thank you very much for joining us tonight for part 1 of Octopus's Garden. We'll try and catch Vaughan next week. Thank you very much for joining us on holiday, Simon.
Yeah.
On holiday? That's 2 people on holiday playing for Garblag Games this week.
Yeah, but he's not in Cyprus, is he? So he's not really trying that hard.
He might be in Cyprus.
I'm in a lovely place in Devon.
Beautiful.
I'm sat in my kitchen.
Oh wow!
It's lovely. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
So jealous. And thank you everybody on Twitch for joining us live. And if you're watching this on YouTube, again, thanks for watching and joining us for the campaign. It's exciting to be this close to the end game. Very, very excited. What day are we on? We're on Thursday. So tomorrow, what's happening on Garblag, Ben?
Dun, dun, dun. Tomorrow we got a finale as well. Tomorrow is the finale of Hot Vampire Summer.
Yes.
We're coming to the end of the summer, so it seemed like a good point to come to the end of Hot Vampire Summer. So come and see just how royally screwed those vampires are tomorrow. They're holed up in a spa. They think they're safe. They're not.
Oh,
Exciting. We have more dev stream on Monday. Do we? Probably.
Yes. More dev stream on Monday. A little bit more Traveller dev stream, assuming the computer holds out for long enough.
Yeah. Awesome. More Traveller fun.
We're going to do all the independent worlds.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. All the weird rituals and unique things that happens on all of them. Then on Tuesday...
yes.
Third time in the stacks.
Yeah. Welcome to the stack, part 2.
Big spider monster thing we just had a fight with. That was...
Yep. We tested the
terrifying.
combat rules.
I spent 5 actions taking my shoes and coat off.
Yeah, that was great. Styling it out, I think.
Everybody else is like, fight! I'm like, no, I'm not getting
Hang
my
on.
coat messed up.
Yeah, hang on.
No, that was really
But is
cool
it
with the
really your
wheel.
coat? You
That
know.
was really cool with the wheel. I like that. And then what's happening on Wednesday? Nothing. It's a Twitch blackout.
Nothing. Wednesday, Twitch blackout. Mouse Ritter is still happening.
Tuesday night?
Oh, Tuesday night. Masks of
Tuesday,
Nyarlathotep.
Master of Nyarlathotep. Sorry, Matt. It's not
It's evil alien crew.
It's evil. Yeah, definitely mirror universe. They're all got goatees.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're totally in this base looking for us, trying to kill us.
Mhm.
They're going to be the ones on the other side of the damn lift door, aren't they?
They're the ones
We put the
salivating.
door and
That would
there's
be awesome if we didn't
there's-
know it. Amelia and Matt had arranged for like a PvP.
revolvers, renegades, or
I think we'd all
whatever they're
horribly
called.
die because they're
Oh,
all
God,
evil
Hanzo has been
motherfuckers.
watching you from space.
Yeah.
He's shot 3 of you and you don't know it.
Yeah.
Breacher can take him. It's fine.
It's terrible.
Yeah, and then next Wednesday is the Twitch blackout.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
I think Mouse Ritter is still happening. It may be happening to an alternate venue.
Excitement. And then that brings us back to Octopus's Garden Part 2, which is a whole week of Garblag. We
The
can find
grand
out
finale.
what's up in the
Oh.
lift, where Vaughan is, how many aliens
Maybe.
are on this rig, what's going on,
All of them.
if the TAMB is safe. Who knows? Find out next week on more thrilling Frontier Wars. But yeah, thanks very much for joining us, folks. We'll see you on Discord and tomorrow. Which button am I pressing? This one.